Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Viraj and today we guys are going to discuss a for loop. And in this session we are going to cover a nested for loop with the list, tuple, dictionary and set. What is a nested for loop? In a nested for loop we have a two or more for loops which are going to execute and the structure will going to look like this. Here in this example, we can see that there are two for keywords I am using. The initialization variables are I and j and the iterables are range 1 to 6 and 1 to 3. In a first line 1 comma 6 will generate a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and second line the range will generate a 1 and 2. It will stop at a 3. How we can say that this is going to exactly execute 10 times? The reason is really simple. So 1 to 6 is containing a 5 elements and 1 to 3 is containing a 2 element. So 5 multiplied by 2 is going to be 10. The way it is going to execute, so it will get started with the I as a 1 and j as a 1. So we can see the output. Next time I remain a constant and inner for loop is going to get completed. So j becomes 2 and I remains as it is a 1. Now j tries to become a 3 and the condition becomes false. So that's why it will jump to I again. And now the I becomes a 2 and j again becomes a 1. Then j again increment 2. Then j tries to become a 3 but again the condition false. And this happens 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 5, 2 and so on. Lastly, we can see the output like this 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 5, 2. On the left hand side, whatever the 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, whatever these are nothing but the I. And on a right hand side 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 are nothing but the j. So this is how the for loop works. Even if you remember in a last session we have written a one example to print a table 1 to 10. So you can refer that and just come back to this topic again. Now we will discuss a for loop with the dictionary. Details is my dictionary which is containing a 2 keys and 2 values. A and B are my key, 10 and 20 are my values. If I am writing a for I in a details and print I will get a A. So it will point directly to the key. Next time it will print a B. For example, if I wanted to print a 10 and 20, the way I am going to do it guys something like this. For I in a details opening closing square bracket and I. What I am feeding a key. So that particular I is nothing but the key and it will return my value. So detail A will return a 10 and detail B will return a 20. So let's see the practical implementation of all of this. So for loop with nested or nested for loop. I can write it something like nested for loop for I in range 1 comma 6 for j in range 1 comma 3 print I comma j. This is the same example which we see just. Then for loop with list. L1 equal to opening closing square bracket 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. L1 is my list which is containing integer elements. If I am using for I in L1 and print I, so what will happen? It will print a 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50. It will go sequentially. What will happen if I create a L2 which contain ABC, PQR, XYZ. For I in L2, print I. Again ABC will get printed, PQR will get printed, and XYZ will get printed. But if I am doing a one twist, for I in L2, for J in I, print J. Guys, what will happen? At a L2 level, we have a ABC, then we have a PQR and XYZ. Here, we will get a one element at a time. So, that will be the ABC. In the next iteration, on a next iteration, we will get a PQR. On a next iteration, we will get a XYZ. So, what will happen? Every time it will print A, then it will print a B, then it will print a C, then it will print P, Q, R, X, Y, and lastly it will print a Z. It will print a Z. Oh, I need to write a hash. We can see this A, B, C, P, Q, R, X, Y, Z. This is how we can write it. Okay. For loop with tuple. Or let me define a tuple. 1, 2, 3, 4 sufficient. For I in T1, print I. This is how we can write it. So tuple and list are exactly same. So I will directly jump to the for loop with dict or dictionary, we can say that. Let me create a same example. Details A as a 10, B and 20. For I in details, print I. I will able to get A and B. If I want a 10 and 20, what I need to do? I in details, print details of I. Even there is another way that we can just do it, like instead of a square bracket we can use a built-in method which is a get, and this is also fine. This is also fine. If you remember from a dictionary family, we have studied one items. This will print a key value pair. Even we can use this in a for loop. For I in details dot items, print I. We can see that A comma 10, B comma 20. So it is picking this entire tuple at a one time and printing it. Even we can do one thing. For I comma j in details dot items, print I. This is printing a only key. Cut copy paste the same example. If I am just writing a j, it will print a 10, 20. And if I am writing a I comma j, it will print a key value pair. Even you can use something like this. So what it means? It means that in the top level, the data type is a list. Inside a list, or we can say the dict item, and inside internally it is having a tuple. Even we can design the similar data structure and we can use on a for loop. We can use on a for loop. For loop with set. S1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I will write a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we know that set is a collection of unique element. So it is not going to have any duplicate element. So it will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For I in a S1, print I, and we can see this. So this is all about a for loop, guys. This is how we can use it. Let's meet on a next video. Thanks.